Okay, we're leaving Bell Harbor Marina here in Seattle. Quite a bit of wind this morning, so that was a little bit of a sketchy undocking we had there. But it was a great time here in Seattle. Hopefully we'll see her again soon. Hey guys, say bye Seattle! So when these large cruise ships dock, they bring, a tug brings over a fuel barge to refuel them. This morning we were watching them. That little thing up there goes around the side of the boat and they clean all the windows, and they have a lower one that cleans all the balconies. And they just unloaded, and I'm sure they're getting ready to load up a full ship again to go to Alaska. It's the perfect time of year to go up there. And this is an Argosy cruise over here. I think they're going to be going on a locks tour. That's a really fun thing if you ever get a chance up here in the Seattle area. Some more cruise ships over there.
I jump on your head. I jump on it. Hey.
We have all this beautiful scenery, and all my kids care about is playing on the internet.
What? There's beautiful scenery. What?
21st century kids, I guess.
Like cooking when we're underway. I think it's kind of fun. Although it's kind of rocky out here, so you gotta watch these pans. I took the pan holders off because they're annoying and it doesn't let you use your whole stove. So you just kind of gotta, I would definitely not do anything that had like a big pot of water when you're in rocky waves like this. But this pan actually stays on there pretty well. You don't have to worry about anything sloshing out. So right now we're just running on our kicker because it actually helps us save on gas. So we're just running a little bit on that to save some gas while we head on up to Anacortes.
We're running the kicker to save fuel, but we're also running it because we treated the tank with gasoline preservative in Seattle. We wanted to make sure that that got into the kicker's fuel system because this boat will probably be laid up for a while. So my kid usually is looking at his phone, and I captured this moment of him just looking out the back window daydreaming as he motored along. I thought it was pretty cool.
So we're getting ready to go into this Swinomish channel, which has a very narrow area of adequate water depth. If you can see here on our chart plotter, there's that real thin white strip, and that is the safe channel. Everything around it is quite shallow, only a few feet, so you definitely need to stay in that narrow area of white to avoid bottoming out or hitting rocks. So yeah, here it is. See this? We have this Sea Ray type boat in front of us here going ahead. This is kind of a nervous area when there's a lot of traffic coming each way, especially like the sailboats who have longer keels and definitely need to stay in that white area. So you gotta really be paying time being at this channel, specifically when it was not low tide. So we are only about 14 miles until Anacortes. We're just going by this area right here. It's just a wall of rocks. That part right there is sticking out of the water, but there's a bunch of rocks underneath. So again, another reason to stay in your channel. It would really suck to hit a bunch of rocks. But it is very pretty over here. We're coming up the Swinomish Channel, and there is this adorable little neighborhood that's right here on the water. And coming up in a little bit, just around this corner, you'll see that they have their own marina. I just think it would be so amazing to have a house on the water and be able to dock your boat nearby. Even better, one that has a, dock at the house, but it's probably a little less expensive to do it this way. But these are really cute houses. And then right around this corner and tucked back in is their marina. Let's see. Back there. It's a pretty good sized marina too. Ruffles is upset because he can see land, and so he usually thinks that means that he's going to be getting off the boat. And he's mad that we're not stopping. So he's ready to get off. This is kind of more of a commercial area, some commercial fishing boats here along the channel. What's this area called, Mike? LaConner? Oh, yeah. Cute area, cute place. Okay, here we are, officially the end of our trip. Here we're coming into Cap Sante Marina. That's where, when we left, we drove through there and we had a video leaving. And here we are coming back. Always sad, but it was a great 18 days. I always love this, get to spend a lot of time with my family. I work in a job that's very demanding, and so I don't always get to spend a lot of quality time with my family. So it's really nice to be gone those 18 days and be able to reconnect with my kiddos and give them my undivided attention without work getting in the way. It's always a much needed break.
So I made this little map to kind of give you an overview of our trip. According to our chart plotter routing, this trip was about 301 miles. However, in reality, you can't always stay on course because, there's ferries and other boats and crab pot buoys and logs and sightseeing. And so you're always kind of deviating from your course for one reason or another. In all actuality, I would guesstimate we probably ran the boat about 320 miles. Anyway, well, it was a fun trip. Probably the best vacation I've ever had.
So it's a beautiful evening here in Cap Sante Marina. We just got back from having dinner at the Italian restaurant we went to when we first got here. If you are ever in Anacortes, do yourself a favor and go to Nonna Luisa Ristorante. It is very much an authentic Italian restaurant. There's a man they call Papa, and he is a hoot. Definitely from Italy, and the food is delicious. As I was talking about before, I love Cap Sante because there's all these different yachts here. If you want to see the most spectacular boats, this is the place to come. There are just so many beautiful boats here. Anyway, I'm super sad that we're wrapping up this trip and heading out tomorrow morning. I look forward to coming back again next year, and hopefully sometime in the future we'll be living up here and we can do this more often. So me and Mike decided to come for a walk and enjoy our last little bit of time here in Anacortes. We'd never walked all the way over here. It's the very end of the marina. They have like a little dinghy dock right there, and there's a really pretty view of the bay. All these guys are anchored out instead of going into the marina. There's a oil refinery plant over there. It actually looks really pretty, except for all that smoke coming out, but the glittering lights looks really pretty. But yeah, it's a beautiful evening. The wind finally calmed down, and it's sad to leave, but we'll be back. So we're just walking back and we noticed this moon. I think it's a super moon. Look at that sucker. Amazing. The way that it's lighting up, it looks like the sun. That is quite the moon. What a special treat.